I'm not interested to take many videos and all, but I would like to tell you few things. I bought the jewels and I have the bills, that means receipts. And I went to the jewelry showroom that is called as GRT. They have branches in Bangalore too. And recently I had the conversation, I have the video. They did the certification. Alright. And they have to send it through courier or I have to go and collect it. See, the information is like this. Already the certification done. I have to pay for it. That is around 1200. And I already blocked the UPI because there are so many things happening and no one is taking the responsibility. The bank is saying you need to contact the UPI. The UPI is saying that you need to check with the vendor. How do I go and check with one auto wala? How do you want me to check with the people? They are quite temporary. How do you want me to check with the person? You know what? This total system is really never going to work out if you are not having the very stringent laws. It's never going to work out. If the auto person is asking me money and he is not even standing there for a minute, come on, make it. And he is showing the phone pay or something else. I mean, the UPI payment related QR codes. And he is not even waiting for a minute. Come on, I just got the booking and I have to go. And this is really shocking. Now, why do you want to accept the booking within 5 minutes? What's going to happen? Are you not able to wait for 3 minutes, 5 minutes? 5 minutes? I don't think that it's going to make a big deal. You don't even have to wait for 5 minutes, but it happens, right? I need to check. I have to take my purse. I have to check whether the money is there or not. The right change is there or not. Is that new? Is that new? As if like all of a sudden the whole world is running digitally. Is that so? The bank is saying that we did not receive 10 rupees notes, 20 rupees notes, 50 rupees notes. We got just hundreds. Is that so? So, did you receive the message from RBI stating that we don't issue 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees notes to the banks? Do you have the valid response? Do you really have it? So would you please recommend that the RBI stated to make the payments through online, through UPI? Is that the only way to make the payment? So RBI stopped all the payments, all the notes like 10, 20, 50 to the banks. Is that so? I just don't understand it. If you are from a bank that is the nationalized bank, if you are not able to give me 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees notes for the amount 1,000, 2,000 or 5,000, then where do I get it? Where do you want me to get that money? And they are saying that, the people are giving the soiled notes. I don't want it. I never asked for it. The bank is having the fresh notes. You make the, how do you sanction it? You're going to note the numbers and you're going to, sanction it in return. If I ask for 2,000, you're going to deduct it from my bank account and you're going to give it in 100 rupees or in 20s or in 50s. If the bank is refusing, if the nationalized bank refused to give 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees notes, then where do I get it? So do you really want me to pay through UPI? So who is going to take the responsibility? I told you that I have just one phone number and there is one slot, that is the Apple phone. Apple iPhone 12 Pro. It's having just one slot. And it's not accepting my phone number. So I just requested the bank to disable the UPI. Now, I need to pay through cash. I need money. Where do I get it? From where? If the nationalized bank is refusing to sanction the requested 10s, 20s, 50s, then where do I get it? Where do you want me to go? How do I make the payment? So do you want to state that? Can you just state that? Can you just publicly state that? It is the, you need to pay everything through UPI. Can you just announce it publicly? How could you say this to a customer and you are a nationalized bank? And in your website there is no UPI related information. For security purpose, I cannot take the video. In my bank account, under my bank account number, I'm opening the internet banking in the Google. Okay, I'm taking the website. I'm using the Google Chrome search engine or say any search engine. If I open my account, it is not allowing me to see. I don't know whether it is hidden or not. It's not there. They ask me to download the app. Why do you want me to download the app? Why? Why should I have to carry the phone? How could you expect everyone to have the Apple iPhone, Android? How? How could you expect the people to carry the Android or iPhone? How? How could you force someone? That is against the law. You cannot force someone to use the Android or iPhone. I'm using it, but I'm just telling you. Either you should declare it publicly that, the RBI refused to pay 10s, 20s, 50s to the banks. Would you please announce it? So, my UPI is not working and I have to pay to the vendors. How do you want me to make the payment? How do you want me to pay? In many places I gave 30 rupees extra, 45 rupees extra because I have no change and not even one Uber driver have, they just don't have the change. Not even one Uber driver have the change. It means money. Cash. Everyone is saying all of a sudden, everywhere, oh, can you please pay through Google Pay, Phone Pay? Oh yeah, I'm ready to pay for it. if something is happening, are you going to be responsible? Are you going to resolve the issue? Do you? Would you? Will you? And how the bank is saying something as such? If there was one lady, she was giving the soil notes and getting the money. And obviously you're going to have it, right? If she is giving 20s, you're going to pay 20. If she is giving 50, you're going to pay 50. Then how did you have that amount? So would you please clarify a few things? Is that publicly announced by RBI, Reserve Bank of India, stating that each and every citizen of this country should use UPI? Or RBI stated that they stopped, circulating 10s, 20s, 50s to the nationalized banks. Is that the public announcement? Would you please clarify that to me? I have money. Do you have change? I'm asking you. So nationwide, is that announced as every citizen of this country should use UPI? Is that announced publicly? What if someone is using the old phone? What if someone is not using the Android? What if someone is not interested to do things through online? Who is going to take care of the issues that is caused by UPI or the vendor or someone? Who will be there to resolve the issue? The bank is pointing the UPI. The UPI is pointing the vendor. The vendor is no more. Where do I get the money? How do you want me to get the money? How could you say that the bank is not getting 10s, 20s, 50s? So is that publicly announced by RBI? Or did you receive the message from RBI? We are not ready to issue the amount. So how do you want me to pay back? So now the GRT Jewelers sent the message, the certification is ready, please pay. And I just requested them. See, he did the certification according to the request. He did that. He said that the certification has been done. Then what is the problem? Now the payment. See, I have to go to the showroom. No, now he can do it. He can send the scan copy and then he can send the account information. I can pay. No, within NEFT RTGS it will be done. Within a day. Of course, I have to add the payee, but that's not going to be the big deal. So would you please let me know what is going on? If the bank is stating that, can I put the case against the bank? Do you have the valid information from RBI? Do you really have the valid information from RBI stating that no 10s, no 20s, no 50s? What is that? Would you please explain that to me? See, I am having the account with you and this is the nationalized bank. My UPI is not working or I am facing the issues with UPI. I don't want to use that. UPI means anything related to Phone Pay, Google Pay, anything. You will be there to resolve the issue. The bank is showing the finger to UPI. UPI is showing the finger to vendor. How do you want me to catch the vendor? is giving some evading answer. What if the phone number is not working? Do you want me to go to the police station to make a complaint? See, the person, they are simply, after raising the case in UPI, they are asking the payment receipts from both, from the customer and as well as from the vendor. कमाल की बात है. आप क्या कर रही हो? आप क्या कर रही हो? आपके पास नहीं है क्या? जो पेमेंट मैंने दी है, जो पेमेंट उसको पहुंच गई है, दोनों की डिटेल्स आपके पास नहीं है. आप क्यों मुझे पूछ रही हो? See, the UPI is, I'm raising the ticket in UPI and UPI is asking me to give the information regarding the receipts from both sides. आपके पास नहीं है क्या? अरे मैं एक ऐप चलाती हूँ, मतलब मेरे पास दोनों की स्टेटमेंट होना चाहिए ना. पैसे मेरे ऐप से जा रही है तो मेरे पास पूरे इंफॉर्मेशन होना चाहिए ना. ये यूपीआई पूछता है आप दोनों की स्टेटमेंट बराबर भेजो. ऐसे उसको मैं कैसे ढूंढूं? और वो ऑटो वाला और उसका चेहरा दोनों का अलग अलग डिफरेंस दिखता है. The driver was having the UPI, that ID is not related to his face. And phone number is not working. The auto wala phone number is not working. How do you want me to make a complaint now? At first there are two things. I'm ready to reveal the bank name, but still I'm just trusting the bank because it's there for years. One of the most trusted bank in India. And how could you say that 10s, 20s, 50s are not there? You know what? Those days people were very rude because they have to give the same answer to many. They have to take care of the people. The queue was so big. You can't even imagine. If at all, if I have to take the DD, I have to stand over there for 30 minutes, 40 minutes and all. In the queue, I can't even sit. Nowadays, no one is there. The whole bank is free. And now also people are quite rude. Sometimes they are not interested to give any proper reply. If you are saying any reply, you just to show me the proof. State that the RBI stopped sending 10s, 20s, 50s. Or give me the date. There you will get the 10s, 20s, 50s. So that I can come and collect it. How could you force someone to use the app? Why? Why? Would you solve it? When the post office was saying the lie, the post woman said a lie. She said that she came to my house. And I applied the card, ATM card in person. And I was waiting for it. I was tracking the information on day by day basis. And I heard the news that, it is reached the head post office here in Indranagar. I was just waiting at home and she is saying this reply. Let me tell you, and on I just applied for the loan, and there I was so shocked. All the details were jumbled. All the details, all of my address, my husband name was in under father's name. It was so clumsy, so ugly. I just don't understand it. I couldn't believe that at first. Because, whenever you make any project, the first and foremost thing is getting the printout, the report, whatever is there. The person is going to sit with the person next to him, and he will check each and everything. And after taking the printout, everything will be, whatever is wrong, whatever is right. Because no programmer is sitting in the bank, I'm sure. No programmer is going to sit and do that work. It is the nationalized bank. The whole network is not managed by just one person. I mean the program. The program runs behind the reports. Cannot be controlled by one person in the bank. I'm telling you. It is something like a project. If it is some sort of automation, it will be done, and after that all the reports will be checked by the manager or someone. Someone should be there, whoever took the responsible. At first, the first thing is related to software architecture. The algorithm, whatever they write, that is based on whatever the requirement is given. And how on earth under father's name, my husband name is reflecting? How on earth it is possible? They can't say KYC is not updated. It's not at all possible. It was showing the old address. How on earth it is retrieving the old address after the KYC update? How? They cannot say that. After the verification, in checkbook the address is there. The same address. I came to this house with this agreement, the rent agreement and other things. I applied for the Aadhaar and the passport. With the enough information, I went and I updated the KYC. Then only I received the card. I was waiting for the card, the ATM card. And everywhere the mistake is happening. I don't know how on earth it is happening. At first, the bank said that, they sent it back, the post office. I was checking, till last day it was showing it is there with the head post office Indranagar. And I was waiting for that lady. Waiting for the postman or postwoman. No one appeared. And the very next day, I was tracking, the same day I was tracking it. And no information was there. And the next day it was sent back to the bank. And I paid extra 118 rupees to receive the bank ATM card from the bank. And to apply for the loan, I just went, and I was so shocked to see the data. All the data were jumbled here and there. The old data was there. How it is happening? I applied for ATM card along with the checkbook. The checkbook I did not throw. I have the habit of storing 20 years documents. 20 years. I did not even throw the cover of the last passport. Do you know that? I still have it. I did not throw any envelope related to ATM card, related to checkbook, related to passport, related to PAN card. I did not throw anything. Because I don't trust the system. 80% trust is there. 20% they are doing something like this. All the data were jumbled. All the data. The address was the old address related to this house 3702. After KYC, how on earth the system is able to retrieve the old address? From where? And under father's name, my husband, no, under spouse name, my husband name should be there. But it is there close to my father's name. Can you justify that? No program is going to run as such. If it is something, if the program is running with the pen drive, that will have that kind of information. No big project going to have this sort of mistake. I'm very sure about it. No programmer is sitting over there to change those things. For sure. And how could I state that? You sent the checkbook. I mean, I personally collected it, the checkbook, and the, I applied for the checkbook and also the ATM card. Still the address is there on top of the envelope. And still the checkbook, they just don't type and send it sometimes. The checkbook is having the address, they slide it in the envelope that's having the transparent cover. Then how could you state that? Chapa is there, back and forth, the post office chapa will be there. Then how could you state that you did not send this to this address, or how could you state that the KYC is not updated, or how could you state that the system is somewhere it is fetching the old data? How on earth it is possible? Once you update the address, after updating the address only you sent the ATM card and the checkbook. And checkbook is, as the way I said, it is it was slided into the envelope that is having the transparent cover. So the address is shown. So you are not going to write the address. So after updating the address, after even sending the checkbook, the ATM card, the KYC was changed. I mean, the address has been changed in your system. How do you want me to trust you? Everything is happening. I don't know what's going on. Is that happening only to me? Because just see this. They sent the ATM card checkbook after the KYC. Now instead of the address form, we took the KYC form. It's better my husband was there, so we filled it and we gave the KYC form, and it was updated last year. Then only the checkbook is the evidence. It's having the address, the address of this place where I'm here right now, and the ATM card envelope is there. So would you please let me know who is doing it? All of a sudden the bank is running in a very erratic manner. See, all the employees are working perfectly, but the system is totally wrong. How it is fetching the old address after updating the KYC, after sending the ATM card checkbook to the address given? Second question. The post office, from the post office they said that they checked it, the person is not there, so they have sent it back. Did you keep that thing with you for a week? Did you did you check it on everyday basis for 3 days at least? Did you check that? No. It happens, I mean, in every town, in every place, the postman or the postwoman, they check whether the person is there or not at least for 3-4 days. Did you do that? No. The very next day they sent it back to the, I have the proof, I have the evidence, I have the tracking record. The very next day they sent it back and I have to bear the charges. I have to pay 118 rupees. Forget it whether it is 1 rupee 18 paise or 118 rupees or 1000 crores and 18 rupees. Fault is the fault. The postwoman was not having the responsibility to check whether the person is there or not. They have to check at least for 3-4 days, right? At first she did not come here to my house. She is saying a lie. And all of a sudden I checked with tracking records and it is not showing anything. When I checked with the bank and checked with the post office, they said that we sent it back to bank. See, it's not about paying 118 rupees. Why should I have to bear? I was there along with my husband. He was the secondary account holder, joint account holder. I was there with him last year to apply for the ATM card and checkbook. We filled the KYC form instead of address, so it's better to update the KYC. We did that. I was every day I was checking the record here. So you just understand that the so-called prestigious post office, they are saying lies and they have sent it back to bank. And the bank, and all of a sudden everything is running erratically in the system. After the KYC, after sending the ATM card and the checkbook is having the address. And how on earth the address is not there in the records? Checkbook is, I'm using the checkbook now. It is having the address. And third thing, they refuse to give 10s, 20s, 50s. And there is a automatic, it's not an automated teller machine, that is ATM. Instead of standing on the queue close to the teller, there is a machine that is for printing the statements in the passbook. And they have first options, print, reprint. What is that print, reprint? Print is understandable. Print means whatever I want to print. Reprint means what? Reprint, what am I going to reprint? See, you need to make things in a very simpler way. It's too simple. Print. What do you want to print? Ask next question. No. What do you want to print? One option is enough. Print. Next question? What do you want to print? Custom date. Or you choose the last 3 months. As simple as that. Why do you want to confuse people? Why do you want to waste power? Why do you want to waste the space? And why do you want to appoint an illiterate lady over there? I just don't understand it. Like, I'm not a complaint box, but I have faced enough. The teller is stating that I have no notes. I mean, the one who is issuing the notes. That person is having the title special executive something. If she is stating that we have no 10s, 20s, 50s. So if the bank is not having 10s, 20s, 50s, where do I get it? How do you want me to pay? I lost so much. Because all the Uber drivers saying that I have no money. फोन पे करो, गूगल पे करो. अच्छा, बाद में तू जाओगे, कैसे ढूंढेंगे? इतना तमाशा करते हैं लोग. As if like I'm not interested to use UPI. I am not at all interested. Of course, I faced a lot of issues. Are you going to be there to solve my problem? No. I just spoke with the person in GRT Jewelers regarding the certification. He said that it is done. I have the video, proof for it. And I requested him to send a scanned copy. Last time they have sent it from Marthali store. They sent the scanned copy from Marthali store. So I requested him to send it through mail ID, through mail. I mean using my mail ID. And also I can pay it. If you give the account number, IFSC, branch code, it will be done. At first you can send the account information, then after the payment, after receiving the payment, you can send the scanned copy. Is that okay? So if you are asking me to pay everything through UPI, this is also online transaction only. Why are you not interested? What is the point? This is see, I don't have to bother about the normal transactions by using the ATM card or the net banking. It's going to have the proper record. In UPI, so many things are there. I don't have to carry this nonsense. Why do I have to manage so many things? One bank statement is enough. One way is to pay everything, that is the bank, ATM card or net banking. That's enough. Why do I have to use multiple payment mode, and why do I have to manage each and every payment mode related information? Why? Why are you making my life as hell? 5 payment modes related statements. I have to manage it. Why should I? And no one is going to take responsibility. Not the vendor, neither the bank nor the UPI going to take the responsibility. Will you solve that? Would you be there? And would you please get the statement? Could you please show me the proof? The RBI publicly announced it or what? All of a sudden everyone is urging me to pay through UPI. Come on. Last time I got it from Maratali store, they sent the scanned copy only. Now what happened? Now what happened? I don't know. I cannot fight with each and everyone. It's too tough for me. It's really horrible to understand what's going on. The bank, the post office, the UPI, the people in many shops. All of a sudden they are behaving in a very different way. Come on, phone पे करो, गूगल पे करो. अच्छा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो तू आओगे, सॉल्व करोगे. अरे कहाँ खो गया सारा पैसा? अभी पूरा यूपीआई बन गया. आप बोलिए, मानूंगी. हक बनता है. Citizens' right. I have to choose what I have to use. You can't force me to choose the digital, and the digital is the worst thing. Any time it's going to fail you. Every time it's going to fail you. I'm telling you. Ledger is something, they have the records, of course. If that is the case, can you just revamp all the government offices to do something digitally? Why the system is still having the ledger format? The BBMP office is having the ledger format. They are still maintaining the ledgers. Why? I asked for the officer, he was not there. They said that got transferred. And then what happened to the complaint? Then they checked it in the ledger and they gave the number, complaint number. So either you announce it publicly, we stopped rotating 10s, 20s, 50s, or say that you must use UPI only. अरे फ्रीडम का एक्सप्रेशन, फ्रीडम का बिलीफ, फ्रीडम का फेथ, फ्रीडम का ये क्या हो गया? फ्रीडम, फ्रीडम. How do you want me to trust the online stuff? कोई भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं लेते तो हम क्यों यूज करनी है, बोलिए? I'm the well-educated person, that's why I'm telling you. It's going to cheat you because everywhere when one server getting crashed, everything will be gone. Forget it, public में है, cloud public cloud पे है, private cloud पे है. Forget about whether the information is stored in the public cloud or the private cloud. If the server is crashed, all of a sudden they cannot get the fix. For sure. अभी पहले ये हक बनता है. I am the person, I have to choose whether I have to use the same phone innovated by Alexander Graham Bell or the mobile phone. अरे अभी तो 3 हाथ हो गया, 3. एक ये है, एक ये है और तीसरा हाथ तो ये है. अरे मैं मुझे ये हाथ नहीं चाहिए, कहाँ भी जाए ये भी घूमता है. There is no privacy, no one is able to understand the business hours. Privacy बनता है. You can't call anyone after 6 o'clock and if it is the shop, I can understand, and it's running till 8 o'clock. No one is interested to follow the manners, the business ethics. Eh? No one is interested in that. In 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, they are simply sending the messages. I turned all the notifications off. अभी आपके पास है, आप आरबीआई में काम करें तो बोलिए 10s, 20s, 50s circulation stop की है, or did you declare the statement as every citizen should use UPI and should use the Android or iPhone? Would you please confirm it? Thank you.